Today we've got a pickups video. We've got a fair few things to go through. Some Nintendo for the change, which is why I've got the t-shirt on. I went to Doncaster last Saturday, for the retro fair thingy, market, whatever you want to call it. Never been before. Funnily enough, I've bought tickets 3 times, but it drops the same time roughly every year, and I'm always on call. So I buy my ticket, and then a few days before I find out I can't go because I'm at work. This year I actually got to go. I didn't get called in, although I nearly did. Funny story, I actually sat in the car putting the postcode in, and suddenly my phone went off, and it was work asking me to come in, and I'm like, no, you can't do this to me again. But it turned out they didn't want me the Saturday, they wanted me the Sunday, so I didn't have to go in, and I got to go. I got to meet a few people. I bumped into Colin Cox. If you're watching this, mate, really nice to bump into you again. A few people noticed him and mentioned he'd got the Hit Squad t-shirt on. I think he did pick some up actually for the Commodore, I think. Yeah, really nice to bump into him again and have a chin wag. And I bumped into a few other people as well. I put a picture in there. This guy, he insisted on a photo. You might have seen him before. I'm not sure if he's a stalker. Yeah, but I'll pop it in now. Yeah, so I bumped into Tutti UK. Yeah, Stu. It was really nice to see him. Nice to have a chinwag. I would have loved to have spent more time with him, but Jesus, it got really busy. He was stalling with his mate Rob, Fob. It was nice to see him finally as well. I do watch his videos. He doesn't do many, and he must do more. Rob seems to think that nobody wants to watch him, and I think he's brilliant. I'd watch him all day. He picks up some amazing stuff. He has an amazing collection, and I think he's a natural. Not like this bollocks. Yeah, anyway, so I talked to them for a while, and then I said, I've got to go, because I had a definitive goal in the collecting for Saturday. I want to finish the PlayStation collection off. I'm down to 2 games I care about. In the Hun, which is just, I can't get it. It just defies me. And Gaze, which is the Final Fantasy fighting game, which is terrible, apparently, but I just need it. Yeah, so they're me, and that's it, done. PlayStation done, forget about it, move on. But I can't get them. Yeah, but anyway, so there was a guy that I thought was holding them for me. So I was thinking, I'm like, right, that's it, PlayStation's done, really happy. So I said, Stu, I've got to go. I've got to go get these, but I'll be back. And I went to the stall, and it looks like there's been a bit of a miscommunication, and they've gone. Yeah, I was gutted. I literally walked round the stall for 15 minutes, kicking my feet, going, I didn't want them anyway. The stupid games. I don't want any games. I'm going home. Yeah, I'm gutted. So anyway, so there's no PlayStation 1 here. In the Hunt has turned into my unicorn. I'm not paying. There's 3 or 4 on eBay now. If I really wanted it, I could buy it, but I'm not paying the price that they're asking. It's just madness. Yeah, there's a guy on, and it's printed covers. I think it's still about 150, 200 £200, and it's like, you know, I'm not paying. No one's going to buy them. They'll be there for 500 years. Anyway, rant finish. So yeah, I went to see Rob and Tutti. Their doubles that they fetch to sell are better than stuff I put on shelves. I'm a bit gutted actually. Yeah, there was some amazing stuff. There was a lot of the same stuff. I did get a bit of a fade part way through, whereas I just felt like I was looking through the same stuff, and I probably missed loads. It was very busy. Yeah, I've never been to one of these events before. My gaming pickups usually involve sitting on an evening with a glass of red wine and perusing, and then as the bottle goes down, I end up buying stuff for more than it's worth. Yeah, or I go to game shops, and they tend to be quiet, and I can take my time. But the event wasn't like that. You had to wait to get to the games, and then when you got to the games, there's somebody over your shoulder. Yeah, I felt under pressure, and I'm not good under pressure. But anyway, let's get to the stuff, because I'm just talking bollocks, and that's what you come for. You come to see the plastic tat. So I think we'll do the stuff I got from Tootie and Rob first. Now, I'm sorry, chaps. I've piled yours together because I can't remember whose is whose. You probably won't be able to either, so it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I've got some Nintendo and some Super Nintendo, and a boob, which is a boob on my part. I should have bought a game from Stu, but I didn't notice it, and I went and paid more somewhere else. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, let's start with the Nintendo. So I don't collect boxed NES or SNES. I did, and then I decided it was madness. I know Tootie does, and I know Rob does, but it's not for me. I'm quite happy, especially with the NES. I quite like the carts. I just need to get some sleeves for them. I quite like to have them sat on the shelf. Anyway, first one, Rygar. Love Rygar. This was one of the first arcade games I played. It was in a pub in Brid or Scarborough. Gone in with my dad, and he gave me 20p for the, you know, it didn't matter what the arcade machine was when you was a kid. If there was an arcade machine, you wanted to play on it because it was all new to us. So it was sat there, and dad kind of, and he gave me 20p, or it would have been 10p or whatever, and I played Rygar. And I've been obsessed with it ever since. I've got it for the Specky, I think there's a PlayStation 2 version, which is like a remake. I think I had it for something else as well, but I've forgotten. Yeah. Anyway, Rygar is like a run and gun without a gun. Yeah, you have like a Captain America shield, but instead of just throwing it, it's like on a wire, so it throws out so far, and then you can flip it over your head and behind you and basically kill things. Yeah, Rygar. Great game if you haven't played it. I'm not going to try and stand these up. We're going to have them there in a pile. Next one is Excite Bike. I think everybody's played Excite Bike. It's Excite Bike. Yeah, you race the other bike across the track. A bit like Kickstart, but a bit more arcadey. Yeah. Next one is one I've been wanting to play for absolutely ages. This looks great. Looks like a great platformer. Darkwing Duck. Yeah, really chuffed when I spotted this one. Thought, you're coming home with me. Yeah, this is definitely on the playlist. The next one is North and South. Now, I didn't know this existed till maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I played this on the Amiga. It's like a more basic version of Command and Conquer. You can play 2-player or against the computer. You see the map of America, and you have to win states. And once you've won them all, you've won the game. Yeah, basically a more basic cartoony version of Command and Conquer, but it's great fun. I can't remember how I found out it existed, but I immediately went on eBay and found out not only does it exist, it's quite hard to get. I think there's 2 or 3 on now, but they're all complete, so I didn't want them, and I didn't see just cart version. So when I saw this, I had to have it. Yeah, really chuffed with that. And then finally for the NES, I picked up Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I've only ever played Super Punch-Out on the SNES. I presume it plays similar to Super Punch-Out and Frank Bruno's Boxing on the Specky. If it does, I really enjoy it because they're cracking games. Yeah, so that's it for the NES. But I also picked up 2 SNES cartridges. The first one being Soccer Kid. For those who don't know, this is a platformer where, as well as running along the platforms, you have a football, because you're Soccer Kid. And you can stand on it to bounce to get higher, and you can kick it to kill baddies. A lot of people don't like this, but I think it's great fun. I have it for pretty much everything. I've got it for the PlayStation, the Amiga. What else? 3DO. Yeah, it came out on a lot of stuff, this, but yeah, I like it. Not everybody does. Or maybe only I like it. I don't know. The next one is Super R-Type. Love R-Type. Great shooter. I'm terrible at shooters, apart from I'm not bad at R-Type. I can't remember if I played this one. I might have had this one on floppy back on the day for the wildcard for the SNES. I might have done. I can't remember. I'll have to give it a go and see. Yeah, but it's a great shooter. What else did we get? Bumped into Danester. he's got a shop now, Hidden Chest Gaming. If you can see that. I will put links. I will put links to Danester and Tootie and Fob's channels. Danester, I'll put links to your shop. Yeah, if I remember. Yeah, I really do need to get across to Danester's shop. He's only been going a few weeks, but he's got some amazing stuff. Not just games. He deals with toys and VHS. I think it says on the card. Video games, toys, comics, VHS, and Warhammer. Yeah. So he's got loads of different things that I need. Yeah, really nice to bump into him. Another person I've never met in the flesh before. We had a bit of a chinwag about Vectrix. It was hard to talk to people. Very busy. They're trying to sell stuff. So it was only really early on I got to talk to him. Would have liked to have spent more time chinwagging. Didn't get much from him. I had a quick look round, and then I meant to come back round later. And when I came back round, it was just evening. Yeah, but I did pick up one I've been wanting to play for ages, and that's Left 4 Dead on the 360. I do play modern games. Well, see, I class this as modern. It's probably about 10 years old. That's about as modern as I get. All complete, lovely condition, great price, really happy. You have to support these small stalls, small shops. People like Danester and all the others like Saw Thumbs and Console Yourself and all the other shops all up and down the country, if they didn't exist, a lot of this, in my opinion, would just end up landfill. People walk by the shops and remember about that box they've got in the loft, and instead of chucking it in the bin, take it to the shop, and then we get to buy it. Yeah, everybody wins. Yes, you support your local retro shop, or else. What else we got? Gamecube. We'll go Gamecube now. We'll just keep going back and forth. Yeah, Gamecube. So first thing we got was Top Gun. Don't know anything about this. It just looked cool. Yeah, just looked cool. Really nice condition. So I decided it was coming home. It's pennies, this one. Pennies. Next was a game I'm sure I played this on the Xbox. Second Sight. Second Sight. I think I did. I dropped a bollock with this one. I was in a rush. I'm sure it was complete. That's the safety manual, so it's not. So that's going to bug me forever and a day. Yeah, going to bug me forever. I'll end up just buying another. And it doesn't want to stand up. Next one's Red Faction 2. Red Faction 2. I can't find Red Faction. Did it not come out on the GameCube? There's a question for you. Loads of stuff in here. Loads of stuff. I remember enjoying Red Faction. It was a bit like Grand Theft Auto but on Mars and with guns. Or more guns. Yeah. The next is one of my favourite games. I've got this on the Xbox, PS2, and now I've got it on the GameCube. This is, if you haven't played this, play it. It's Beyond Good and Evil. This is a great game. The controls are crap. Yeah. In fact, I think there's a remake on the 360. I think it comes on in triple packs, and I think they sort the controls out a bit. But it's worth persevering with, even though the controls aren't so good. It's a brilliant game, brilliant story. There's been talk of a sequel forever and a day. Just never comes up. There is video on YouTube, but I'm not sure it's ever going to appear. Which is a shame. Well, it isn't, because I wouldn't play it, because it'd be modern. The next one is a bollock. As I said, I did drop a bollock. I saw this on my list. The seller had about 5 copies. I picked the nicest one up. All complete. All complete with the 2 thingies. Instructions. So I was dead happy. And then I went back to see Stu, and he says, "Idiot, not only have you ever..." Because it had the price on it. I think I paid 50 for this. Yeah. Stu says, "You idiot, I have that for less." And he did. We sat there. I'd rifled through them. I mean, you can't miss it. It's gold. But I did. So yeah, I overpaid, and I also bought it off. I'd have rather bought it off Stu. Yeah, you want to help your mates out, don't you? Anyway, so that was a mistake. We'll stick with the mistakes. This was a big bollock. This N64. I like to pick them up every now and then just to see how terrible they are. Yeah, Turek. I've only played the 360. I'm sure it came out on the 360, did Turek. I'm not getting it out. It's all complete. It's in nice nick, apart from a little dink there. Now, I stood with this in my hand for a good 10 minutes. I had this in my hand and the sequel, and I knew I had one. Right? I knew I had one. I've got an app on my phone. The app said I had two. Now, two is more of a like a sandy, similar picture, but it's more sandy, more yellow. And I'm looking at it and thinking, that's the one I don't have. But my app said I didn't have this one. And I should have listened to myself. My app's wrong. So now I've got two copies of Turek. yeah. So that was a mistake. Yeah. That'll be going in the doubles bin. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll have to check. Mine might not be as nice as that one, so I'll have to check. What else have we picked up? A bit of specky. There was quite a lot of specky there, but because I have such a big collection, it was mainly stuff I'd already got. I did find a Wakeling cover, picked it up. It was a bit rough, so I put it back. Actually, I found two. I found a Space Gun for the specky, but the guy wanted far too much for it, and he wouldn't budge. But to be honest, they didn't have to. Nobody had to budge, because what I didn't buy, there was 5 people behind me wanting to buy. So why would they sell stuff cheaper? Yeah. Anyway, so no Wakeling covers, but I did pick up a few dual cases. Yeah, I do like the double cases. Yeah. Overlander. It's a terrible game, but I just like the car. Yeah. Roadrunner. Again, it's a terrible game. I just like the cartoon. Yeah, it's off the arcade game. The arcade game wasn't that good. The Spectrum version's terrible. Top Gun. Top Gun, it's not bad 2-player. 1-player, it's dreadful. And finally, the Joystick Waggler, the Joystick Breaker, Combat Skull. I don't know if you remember that. You had to basically smash the joystick to bits to win the game. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was about 1990. Yeah. So I'm very happy to get them. We're down to the last few bits now. Picked up Star Ocean The Last Hope. Really nice nick, this. Here's a question for you. I played Star Ocean 2, Second Story, on the PS1. Loved that game. One of my favourite games. I presume, obviously, because it's Second Story, there's a first. Did that come out on the SNES or the NES? Did it come out in the UK? Yeah, questions if anybody's still here. There's a sequel to Second Story on the PS2. I've got that. Can't stand it. Really gutted. I want to like it. Don't. So I'm hoping this is better. Better than the second. That's the third. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Maybe. I don't know. What else we got? This came from eBay, actually. Splinter Cell Double Agent. Got this for 99p. I've still got some label to remove. This was a right mess. I think that's why I got it so cheap. 99p. I was the only person that bid. It was covered. It must have been to every game shop in the known universe. You literally couldn't see what it is for stickers. I don't know why the guy didn't peel them off. Yeah, I've still got a bit of sticker residue on the middle there. I'll have to sort that out. But yeah, for 99p, I think that would have bargained. I do like the Splinter Cell series. Oh, we've got a non-sitter. Oh. That's good. Last two now. One to play. This came from eBay as well. Wanted this for a while. I forgot your name, mate. There's a guy, the guy with the coloured hair and the Scottish accent, whose name I've forgotten. He bangs on about this all the time. It's an RPG. It's by the guys who do the cartoons like Spirited Away and Castles in the Sky. Can't remember the guys' names. Yeah. Anyway, it's by them. It's the artwork. And it's like playing a cartoon. It's absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I've been playing this for about 2 weeks now, and yeah, lovely game. I think there's a sequel, but it's on the PS4, so I won't play it. Won't play it. Yeah, Nino Cooney. Sits. And finally, I picked up a Gears of War game that I didn't know existed. I thought there was 3 well, 3 old ones and then the one on the Xbox One. Turns out there's another one, Gears of War Judgment. Never played it, don't know about it. It's one of those without a thingy. Yeah, it's got a. Yeah, it's one of those without a thingy. No instructions book. Just got a. Oh look, it's not scratched. Ooh. Cool. Yeah. I presume it's similar to all the rest of Gears of War films, games even. I've only played the first. Thought it was very good. Just never got back to the rest. Yeah, so that's it really. That's my pickups, if anybody's still here. Yeah, been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, really enjoyed the event. I will try and get back. I think the next one's Nerg, but I don't think I can make it. So, but there'll be more. There'll be more. I'm not bothered so much for the buying. It's for the seeing people. Yeah, it's nice to bump into people that you see on your phone, on YouTube, and finally say hello. Yeah, so I think that's about it. That's all I've got to say. Danester, I know you're not watching. You never do, bastard. Yeah, but I will be seeing you soon when I've got some spare time and some pennies, if ever. Yeah. Memories of any of these? I always like to ask this. Memories of any of these games? Any that you like? Any that you hate? Does anybody want to rook? Yeah, for a good price. Yeah, thanks for watching. Those who did. Catch you later. Bye bye.